Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're doing another charity shop trip. And this time, hopefully it'll be better than that Sunday charity shop trip in my last video. Because we're going to a bigger town with a lot more charity shops. And it's not a Sunday. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, just that one please.
Hello. And then please.
You got 5. Hope I got a 1. I do. There we go.
Lovely.
Thank you. There's 2 and there's that one.
Check the amount. Oh, hang on. Yeah, check the amount and put your card on the top.
Yep.
Would you like a receipt?
Yes please.
Right, there's that one that's odds and miles.
Yep.
And that's your watch.
That's it. Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. £1. And then there's this as well, but
I donate those.
oh nice.
There you go.
That one, awesome, that's
Thank you very
25.
much.
Thank you.
You put something underneath. Well,
Hiya.
hello. Right. It's £4, please. Right.
Do you want card, please?
Card?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fabulous.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please. Hiya. Just get those 2, please.
Thank you. Are you okay for a bag?
Yeah, I'll be good.
Okay, any second now on the screen there. There you go.
Okay people, we are back home. Started raining a lot while I was out. We got some decent stuff though. This charity shop trip was a lot better than my last one. We picked up a total of 10 items, so not like absolutely tons, but the items I picked up were pretty good. So let's get into it. Like I said, we have 10 items here, I believe. I think it's 10. 10 or 11, I'm not really sure, I haven't counted. A couple of items that aren't clothing, but they were pretty nice items, so we'll start with those. We've got a DVD. It was only £1.50. It is Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights, the complete first and second series, and it's new and sealed, so we love that. If you want to trade this into CEX, you can get a £4 voucher, or CEX sell it for 12 quid. But obviously, that's not new and sealed. New and sealed, this sells on eBay for between 20 and 30 quid. So I'll probably list it for 25. I'll go somewhere in the middle, list for 25, and that'll be £1.50 into 25 quid, which is amazing. And then the only other item that wasn't clothing was a really nice Ticket to Ride board game. Ticket to Ride Europe edition. This was £4. When you buy these brand new, they're like 50 quid. But I think they've gone down a little bit. But when you see them in like Waterstones, because you know if you go into Waterstones, they have loads and loads of like these sort of board games. And I think they're priced up a little bit in there. But in Waterstones, it's like 40, 50 quid. I think this goes second hand on eBay for about 20, 25. But that's still good from £4. You know, that's at least they're like 5 times my money. But yeah, Ticket to Ride. I did have one of these before. It wasn't the Europe edition though. I think it had just a regular edition, and it sold pretty quick. So hopefully this one does too. Right, now onto the clothing. We've got some nice, interesting bits of clothing. Every bit of clothing today wasn't like a basic item. They were quite decent. Probably the most basic item is this one, and that is just a Fred Perry polo shirt, and it was £5, size medium, nice pink, bright Fred Perry polo shirt. They did have 2 of these, but the other one I saw it had a few marks on it, and I'm just, even though I could make some money on it, I don't want to pick up things that have marks in it or require work or, need some stain removal. It's just extra effort. So yeah, Fred Perry polo shirt, £5. Most likely listed it for around the £15 to £18 mark. And they usually sell pretty quick because people like Fred Perry polo shirts. So there's that one. Then in the same shop as that one, I got this fleece, which I've never actually picked up this brand before. I've seen other resellers talk about it, but I've never came across it at a good enough price for it to be worth picking up, really. And that is Sprayway. You've never heard the brand Sprayway? This fleece was £6, and it's a really nice, like, thick fleece, not like a really like thin one. Really nice, heavyweight, thick Sprayway fleece. They seem to be going for around the £25 to £30 mark. I only had a quick look while I was in the shop, but I just knew that £6 was like that was a definite pickup, regardless of what they go for. £6 for a Sprayway fleece is definitely worth it. Right, then we have, what else did we? Yeah, we got hit. This was really nice. These were surprisingly cheap. We have a pair of Ralph Lauren chinos, and these were only, if I remember correctly, they were £4.50. £4.50 for some Ralph Lauren chinos. I think they're pretty decent size as well. Are they? Yeah, they're 36, so a very popular size. Yep, all in perfect condition as well. I'm surprised that they were £4.50. Hopefully I won't find something wrong with them, but I did check them over because I'm always suspicious when I see a decent brand in a charity shop really cheap. Always have to make sure I'm double checking everything, make sure there's no massive holes in them. But yeah, I checked them over. £4.50. That's like 30 quid there. I always list my Ralph Lauren chinos for like $29.99, and then people send me offers, and I usually set somewhere around like £25. But yeah, that was a good one. Right, then we have a couple more pairs of trousers. These I found in the very last shop. Haven't actually looked these ones up, but to be honest, I'm not even sure if these are men's. They were in the men's section, but we have a pair of Lululemon trousers. Now, I'm pretty sure Lululemon does women's gym clothes. I think they do men's stuff as well, but I just can't tell if these are men's or women's. They're very, very stretchy. But yeah, I'll do some more research into those. The only thing I can think about these being maybe men's is that the front pockets are quite deep. Women's trousers tend to have very shallow pockets. But yeah, for these Lululemon trousers, whether they're men's or women's, they were £5. Now, some woman in the comment section, please let me know if Lululemon does their trouser sizing the same as they do for men's trouser sizing, because this says 32. So I don't know if Lululemon does their sizing like normal women's sizes when they do like 8, 10, 12 sort of thing like that. But yeah, these are 32 sizing. So I'm guessing that's obviously the waist. But yeah, don't know if they're men's or women's. I have to do a bit more research, but I know £5 for a pair of Lululemon trousers. They're probably going to be minimum 20 quid, probably around the 30 quid. But yeah, Lululemon's always a very sought after brand. anything Lululemon I've ever got is always sold very quickly. And then in the same shop as those, these trousers were right next to them, and now, yet again, they were in the men's section, but I think they might be women's, because they're very small. They're a pair of Diesel jeans, and they were also only a £5, but they were the Diesel Doris Super Slim Skinny. So, I don't know, I think they might be women's. Let's have a look at the pockets. Are these shallow? Oh yeah, they're women's. Those pocket literally only goes down to there, so that's definitely women's. But yeah, £5 for a pair of Diesel jeans. I think these ones aren't as expensive as other Diesel jeans, especially men's. I'm pretty sure these ones go for like 20, 25. I've sold some other Diesel jeans recently for like 30 to 40 pounds. These ones, yeah, 20, 25. But still, from a £5, that's an easy 4 times my money, maybe even 5 times. Now the first thing I picked up today was actually a really cool thing. Yet again, I'm finding a lot of stuff in the men's section that is actually women's. I'm pretty sure this is as well. This was in the men's section. It's a Ferrari. You see that? Ferrari, like, track jacket. Now, it says size medium, but I'm pretty sure that is women's. And it was £6. Ferrari stuff goes very well. This is probably going to be about 30 quid. Probably an easy 30 quid. I'll have to do some more research into it. But I've sold a lot of men's Ferrari stuff before. I'm not sure about women's. But I'm pretty sure if it goes roughly the same as men's, it'll be like a 30 quid jacket quite easily. Right, now we have 2 more items to go through. One of them, the last one, it's a very good one. And before that one, we got this one. We have an Echo Unlimited sweatshirt. This one was £5.50. I got this in the same shop as the Ralph Lauren chinos. This will probably go for around 20, 25. A lot of not Ralph Lauren, Echo Unlimited sweatshirts and hoodies and stuff can either go from like 20 all the way up to like 50, depending on the age. I don't think this is a very Y2K one, because the Y2K stuff does very well, but it's still a pretty decent one, and for £5.50, it'll be a minimum of 20 quid. I'll most likely list it, if it's all in good condition, no marks or anything. Doesn't look like it does. I'll most likely list it for about 25. If someone sends me an offer of 20, I'll take it. Now the very last item, this cost me £15, and I can't think of the word of what these are called. It is a pair of Oakley, are they called salopettes? Salopettes, is that what they're called? You know, these things, they look like, what's the word? They look like dungarees, but I believe they're for skiing and snowboarding and stuff like that. But yeah, these look very nice. Nice. It says baggy fit, Oakley. But yeah, size large. Now, I don't know how much these go for exactly, but from the quick bit of research I did, at a minimum, they were like 50 quid. And I did see some going for around the £100 mark. So this could be £15 into 100, but at a very minimum, £15 into 50. But yeah, some very nice Oakley salopettes. If that's how you say it. Let me know. Is it salopettes? Salopettes? I don't know. Ski trousers, that's all you need to know. Ski trousers. But yeah, these are in very good condition as well. And I don't know if you saw, because I haven't edited this video yet, obviously, because I'm filming it. But the lady who was serving me at the counter with these said these were hers and she donated them. So she was happy they sold. So yeah, that was a fantastic find. £15 into a possible 100. But yeah, that charity shop trip was a lot better than my last one. But mostly because I went to a better town, I didn't go on a Sunday, and I got there quite early. It did start raining right near the end, and I actually ended up missing a few charity shops right at the end, just because if I had hung around for much longer, I would have got absolutely drenched, and I just couldn't be bothered. Only had 2 more shops that I missed, but that was fine, because I found some great stuff. Alright, now I need to crack on sorting all this out and figure out now what I'm going to list today, what I'm going to photograph, and what I'm going to save for another day. Because usually I list a few things every day. When I say a few, I try to list like 10. But then I usually have like one day a week where I have a really big listing day where I try and list like 40, 50 items in one day, if I can. But depending on what the items are, because some items are quicker to list, some aren't. If I have a lot of relatively the same stuff, it's easy to list. Like if I have a whole pile of sweatshirts, I can list loads of them straight off, one after another. It's just easy. But yeah, some of these things I have to do a little bit of research into before I get them listing, so it might take me a little bit longer to list them. But we'll list some easy stuff today, and then I need to get packages and orders straight after this. So I'm going to get cracking with that. Hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, please do check the description for all my links to things like Tilt and whatnot. You can get a free £10 to spend if you sign up using my referral codes or referral links. And there's a discount code for Fleek for £25 for first order. And as usual, like, subscribe, comment. See you on the next one.